My name is Robert Berry. I'm the Dean of the School of Engineering here at Aston University. I've been Dean here for the last year and a half. I guess I have a few of them for you. One of them would be risk, encouraging companies to sort of stick their necks out and actually go for something new when they clearly have their current lines of business that they need to pursue. One of the great opportunities with innovation comes at the sort of intersection between different disciplines, and encouraging people to come out of their comfort zones and engage and work with others. Well, Design London is a fantastic one, both in terms of multidisciplinarity, because you've got this incredible, very insightful, very innovative idea in and of itself, taking the strength of the engineering, the School of Engineering, the Faculty of Engineering, the strength of the Business School, and also the Royal College of Art, and they're doing some extraordinary things in terms of nurturing new ideas and nurturing companies. They've received recognition for their work through the new European Institute for Innovation and Technology, and that money was not given away lightly. Only 3 such grants were awarded, and Imperial was one of them. I also know from personal engagement with David Gann, some of the work that they've been doing, that it is highly regarded. It does get published in the right sort of in the right places, and the university itself, or rather the business school, is highly ranked for its work in innovation. I think it's the top innovation school, or school doing work in innovation, perhaps in the country, maybe top 10 in the world. And we agreed to do some joint work with them to study how open innovation worked within IBM. So we were looking at the interesting question of, you have a large company like IBM, where does it get its ideas from, and how do those ideas make their way into the company and into practice or exploration? So that then informs how other companies can themselves take advantage of sort of open external innovation to be brought in to foster and nurture new ideas. Because in many respects, intellectual property serves as a barrier to innovation. It prevents you from engaging with others, and that becomes quite tricky for a company like IBM, or for any company, to sort of sort out what the right relationship is in terms of working with partners, be they universities or other industries or other businesses. The group has created the IP Research Center to look, I think, look in part at some of these questions of what's the right level of protection to have around your own information and property before you engage with others. 2 areas I can think of. One of them is a study with the Royal Society looking at the importance and the role of science in service and service innovation. And they've been working with Department of, I guess it's BIS, to raise awareness, to generate interest in the creation of grand challenges. Another initiative I personally was involved with David was work with the Royal Academy of Engineering. And there we were looking at challenges to the UK economy as a consequence of changes in the ICT, information communications technology industry. Do we have the right skills out there for businesses to take advantage of that technology once it's actually made available? And of course our study concludes that we don't, and we need investment, so we're trying to influence policy as a consequence of doing that. So yes, we're pushing on the policy front. Have we been successful yet? I'm not sure, but I think we have the ear of government, at least the present one and maybe the next one as well. I know that one of the activities within the group shortly before I left IBM was exploring the degree to which industry had engaged with the group, in particular IBM, the extent to which IBM had engaged with the group. And this is sort of measured in terms of gifts in kind. I'm not sure if that's quite the right word, but how much IBM time has been contributed in addition to the time and money spent from an EPSRC point of view in terms of the grants given to Imperial. And I believe the match was quite extraordinary in terms of, we're talking hundreds and hundreds of thousands of pounds or dollars worth of investment had gone in to match the work with Imperial, which was a clear demonstration of value, because especially these days you don't get companies like IBM wasting their time or wasting their money or wasting their people. First of all, the quality of the people with whom you're working is extraordinary. These guys are very impressive, and again, they don't waste your time. They engage you and they partner with you in very incisive sort of ways. They recognize that you want to get something out of it, so there's there's a real partnership that I think that results from those kinds of engagements with David and with his team. I think the resources that they bring to bear are extraordinary. So if you look at something like Design London, if you look at something like the virtual environment work that they're doing in Second Life for example, modeling and exploring new healthcare services, and the ability to bring that kind of technology, that kind of thinking to bear on a company's problem or a company's strategic thinking, I think is extraordinary. The group is very well connected into government, and so the ability to influence policy, the reputation is there, and both nationally and internationally through the Gandhi Center. I think it's. I just believe them to be. So much of this is about connections and relationships, and they're really strong in that, and also clear thinking, of course, and I believe that shows through in the work they produce.